Check. Check. You good? All right. Good morning, everyone. Game number 2 of the Rolling Thunder here in St. Louis, back at Wentzville Arena. Some of us finally got here. A parade out front, so it blocked up our normal routes of traffic. So we got to do some sightseeing through the city of Wentzville to get here this morning. Knights coming in 1-0 after a 2-1 victory last night against Chesterfield. Late game getting done about 10:45. And we'll be taking on the Penguins from Dallas. They lost last night to, I believe it was the Saints. 5-2, 5-3, something like that. Trent Smith and Weston Russo warming up down there. We'll see who gets the start against Dallas. Ball and Sherwood are the goaltenders for Dallas. We'll see which one of them get the start. Another minute 15 of warm-ups and we'll get game number 2 underway. Back tonight, 9:30, I believe, is puck drop time against the Kansas City Saints. A couple teams traveling across the state to play each other. Played 7 times last year against those Saints. So a couple teams that will be familiar with each other. Last night, both goals, let's see, we had Evan Comm had one, Brody Cunningham had his first high school goal. Both of them had assists with each other, along with Big Guns Gunnar Smith chipped in on one of those assists. A lot of action coming up for the Knights. Next weekend, we will be in St. Joe for a JV tournament. Friday evening, a couple games Saturday, and then the 4th games on Sunday, depending on how they place out. JV1 and JV2 will both be participating in that. And then the weekend after that, we'll be back in St. Joe for the varsity side of that tournament. Looks like Sherwood will be in net for the Penguins. And we're going to go with Weston Russo in net for the Knights. And then the following weekend, I believe it's the weekend of the 25th and 26th, we'll be in Springfield, Missouri for the Jamboree. A little preseason get-together with everybody, battling it out for a couple games. And then the Knights will be off to try to repeat their championships, both JV and varsity. So a lot of action coming up. We're right into it. Here comes Gunner, Banks, Zwellenberg. Com and Cunningham out here on the defense. Russo's in net. And game number 2's underway. Knights will win this one. That'll come back to Com. He'll quickly go over to Cunningham. Cunningham will bring it up to Banks. Banks will bring it in right up through the middle. Takes a shot wide of the net. Centered right back up front. Loose puck right back to Banks. Sherwood with another save. Now he'll jump on top of it. They'll blow a dead face off in the Penguins zone. 17 seconds into the game. A couple quick shots for the Knights. Puck down into the corner. Penguins will try to clear it. Com holds it in up at the blue line. Gets it to Banks. Banks will back to Com. Com will send one. Sherwood with another save. Zwellenberg will bounce it off the back of the net. Now the Penguins will try to get it cleared. They will get it out into the neutral zone. Now race for the puck. Cunningham will come up with it. He'll wheel around. Oh, doesn't wheel around. Puts on the brakes. Comes back the other way. Kicked off the skate of Banks right to Com. Com will bring it in right up the middle. Pulls to his left. Takes a shot. Shoots and scores! Kansas City goal! Number 10, Evan Com. That'll be from number 16, Hoyt Banks, off his skate. And number 51, Brody Cunningham. And 53 seconds into the game, and the Knights are on the board first. Knights will switch it up. Larson, Bojangles, and Dunlap will come in on the forward line. Big Mo and McClin will come in on the defense. And the Penguins come away with this one. They'll skate it in, takes a shot, bounces it off Big Mo's skate. And here comes Larson the other way, up the right-hand side. Loses the puck up against the wall. Big check up against the wall. They're going to get a penalty on that one as the Penguins player stays down. Uh-oh. And they're going to talk to see if it's boarding or not. They gave him the roughing signal at first. Check in the back, I just saw. That's going to be a misconduct, so that'll be a 10-2 for Larson. And Richter will go serve the 2. Larson will come out. First stoppage after the 3:46 mark. Face-off will come down into the Knight zone. We call it a 10-2, but this tournament's going with minute-and-a-half penalties, so. Cunningham and Com have come in on the defense. Now it's Dunlap. He'll slap it hard up against the boards all the way down into the Penguin zone. Penguins will race down, get to it first. Up around the boards, Com holds it in. Up, can't hold it in right at the blue line. Now he'll retreat back into the neutral zone. He'll bring it in up the left-hand side. Takes a shot right into the gut of Sherwood. He'll smother that one. Face off in the Penguin zone. 13:22 remain the first. 1-0 Knights. Face-off won by the Penguins. Now they'll sling it up right-hand side. Takes it around Com, down into the corner. Tries to center it. Deflected, goes far side. Off of one of the Knights. Skates now loose, and now Smith will clear it. Comes right to Sherwood. He'll touch it up. Penguins will wheel around the backside of the net. Up the right-hand side. Loose puck down into the Knight zone. This will be Com grabbing this one in the corner. Tries to clear it, bounces it off one of the Penguins, deflected right up front. Now Cunningham will battle far corner. Penguins will center it up front. Russo will jump on top of it. They'll blow it dead, face off in the Knight zone. 24 seconds remaining on the Penguins power play. Face-off will be in the Knight zone. This is Neal and Baby Fortner check in. McClin and Becker on the defense. Penguins win it. Shot from the point. Up high, right to Russo. He'll cover that one up. Another face-off in the Knight zone. Neal and Fortner will come out. This will be Smith and Banks. Smith, who wins this one, comes right to McClin. McClin will clear it off the wall, back behind the net. Sherwood will touch this one up. Gunner with a nice forecheck, gets the steal. Loses the puck, but will chase on over to up against the wall. Now sauced it high up into the corner, goes back behind the net. Banks will go after it. That's the end of the power play for the Penguins. In comes Wellenberg. Now chip past Becker. Becker will slap it back into the neutral zone. Grabbed by Zwellenberg. 3-on-3. Zwellenberg takes it wide right. Pulls up into the side. Tried to get it up to McClin. Deflected. Does come to McClin. He'll backhand it over to Becker. Becker will shoot one. Sherwood with a save. Gloves that one up. Blown dead. Face off in the Penguin zone. 11:43 remaining in the first. 1-0 Knights. Com and Cunningham will come into the game. Becker and McClin will check out. Forward line stays the same with Banks, Smith, and Zwellenberg. Penguins try to clear it. Com holds it in. Sends it around the net. Over towards Banks near side. Cunningham holds it in, bounces it to Banks. Tried to get it to Zwellenberg, but blocked away by the Penguins. Now it'll be Zwellenberg chasing it down low. Tries to center it back behind Banks. Penguins will clear it out into the neutral zone. Cunningham will race for it. Down into the Knight zone. Now he'll go D to D over to Com. Com chips it off the board. Gunner's going to grab this one right at the red line. Skates it in up the right-hand side, shoots, goes wide of the net. Cunningham holds it in, takes it down deep. He'll send one, blocked by Sherwood. Cunningham will grab the rebound in the corner, sends it up high to Zwellenberg. He'll send it to Com, he'll take a shot. Sherwood jumps on top of this one. A lot of offensive action for the Knights as they're moving them feet today. A lot better passing. 10:44 remaining in the first. Here comes Richter, Neal, and Diaz. Richter will go to center. Penguins win it down into the corner. Back behind Sherwood, puts on the brakes, brings it up right-hand side. Diaz is right there, goes around Diaz. Richter with the body check. Can't hold it in. Here come the Penguins up the right-hand side. Squeezed by McClin. Neal will grab that one. He'll race around the net. Up the right-hand side, around the D, brings it in the right. He'll take a shot right into the gut of Sherwood again. I like the speed in which the Knights are bringing out to this game. Passing looks a lot sharper and better. It was the first game of the season. Face-off comes to McClin. Richter battles for it along with Diaz. Trickles out behind the net, grabbed by the Penguins. Neal with the forecheck. Penguins clear it. That'll come to Moe out in the neutral zone. He'll be pressured, bounces it off the wall. That bounce goes behind Richter. Neal got to it momentarily. Now he falls to the ground. Moe will take it in. Loses the puck on a body check. Penguins have got it down low. 9:45 remaining in the first. 1-0 Knights. Busher with the nice steal. Busher will try to skate in. Down he goes, loses the puck. Penguins will try to clear it up against the boards. McClin can't hold it in. Here comes Fortner and Moe. Oh, big check by Dunlap right at the blue line. Now McClin will send it around the boards, trying to get it over here near side to Dunlap. Penguins will hold it in. They send it back down low. This will be Moe back behind the net. Over to Fortner. He'll backhand it out into the neutral zone. Penguins will grab this one at the red line. They'll bring it in up the right-hand side. This is Yang. Loses the puck. Backhanded by Busher. Can't get it cleared. Now Fortner will get it out in the neutral zone. Back into the night zone, right to the stick of McClin. McClin, nice pass to Busher. Busher will bring it in. Left-hand side. Takes a shot. Deflected right into the glove of Sherwood. Oh, and a big collision right in front of the net. Face off in the Penguin zone. 8:38 remaining in the first. 1-0 Knights. Smith, Banks, Wellenberg. Cunningham and Comm back in on the defense. Shot by Comm goes wide left to the net. Cleared by the Penguins. Bounces off the stick, comes right to Comm. Now Comm will come away with the red line. Skates it into the Penguin zone. Takes a shot. That's deflected. Goes wide of the net. Right to the stick of Banks. Banks will peel around. Right to the front. Takes a shot. Sherwood with another save. Boy, he's been peppered here in the first period so far. Clearing pass comes into the night zone. This will be Zwellenberg. He'll wheel around the back of the net. Being back checked. Loses the puck. Shot by the Penguins goes wide of the net. Now centered up front. This is grabbed by Cunningham. Hard around the boards. Out into the neutral zone. Now delayed offside. Grabbed by Cunningham. Cunningham will skate it in up the left-hand side. Smith goes to the front of the net. Just past Smith. Penguins will try to clear it. Comm holds it in. He'll take a shot. That goes wide of the net. Send it right in front of Comm. Oh, beautiful pass by Smith to Comm, but he missed the net. He was calling for it right up front. Smith heard it. Smith saw it. Beautiful pass. Just couldn't get it into the net. Now Cunningham with a big up ahead to Dunlap. Shift down low. Dunlap will chase after. Tries to center it up front to Smith. Goes past him. Out into the neutral zone. Becker will kick it back into the night zone once again. Dunlap will battle. Smith will battle. There's Neal in there. Behind the net. Tries to send it up high towards McClin. Smith blocked that one. Now the Penguins will steal it. Out into the neutral zone. Neal with a body check. Puck goes down into the night zone. This will be Becker chasing after it. Wheels behind the net. Hard off the boards. To Dunlap. Dunlap to Smith. Smith will send it in. No audio? Oh, we're good. Off the boards. Neal sends it back down low. Penguins have got it in the corner. Loses the puck. Now forechecked by Neal. Neal will come away with it up against the boards. Trickles along the side. There's Dunlap over there. Everybody holding it in. Smith battling for it. Right at the feet of Dunlap. Neal comes away with it. He'll send one back behind the net. Penguins will come away in near corner. Reverses back behind the net. Neal will put a forecheck on. Make him send it around the boards. Loose puck. Now grabbed by Neal once again. Down in the corner. Neal and Smith in there. You can't really see either one of them be underneath those yellow jerseys. Now the refs will blow it dead. And we'll face it off in the Penguin zone. 5:27 remaining in the first. 1-0 Knights. Fortner, Richter, Busher in here. Cunningham and Comm on the defense. Penguins win another face-off. Off the boards. Cunningham comes over, holds it in. Right at the blue line, Cunningham sends it back behind the net. Fortner with a nice forecheck and a body check. Busher comes away with it. Com holds it in. Now the Penguins finally clear it. Cunningham will get to the puck in the neutral zone. And that's going to be an icing. Tried to get it to Busher, but it was back behind him. Icing's the call. Face-off will come down to the Knight zone with 4:45 remaining in the first. Banks, Smith, and Zwellenberg. Cunningham and Com will stay in on the defense. Smith will kick it down low. Cunningham will grab it in the corner. Chips it up the boards to Banks. Off a Penguin stick. Grabbed by Banks. Now he'll lose it in the Penguin zone. Cunningham will hold it in right at the blue line. Now comes out to neutral. Grabbed by Zwellenberg. He'll race it in. Takes a shot. That goes wide right of the net. Smith will chip it up high to Com at the defensive line. Toes the blue line. Takes a shot. Wide left of the net. Zwellenberg. Com was calling for it in the middle again, but Zwellenberg couldn't get it to him. Zwellenberg right through the middle. Tries to get it to Banks. That comes over to the near corner. Grabbed by Banks. Up high to Cunningham. Right into the glove of Sherwood. Blown dead. Face off in the Penguin zone. Knights will switch it up. McClin and Big Mo will come in on the defense. Dunlap, Smith, and missing somebody. Here comes Diaz. Larson is out of the box. Comes up high to Mo. Mo will take a shot. Doinks that one right off Dunlap's right leg. Smith and Dunlap battling for it. 3 Penguins in there. Trickles out, comes to McClin. He'll take a shot. That's deflected up front. Off of one of the skates, goes to the corner. Penguins have got it. Tied up back behind the net. Smith will continue to battle for it. Comes up along the boards. Penguins can't clear it. McClin will hold it in momentarily. Now it's cleared. That should be an ice, and they will call icing. Face-off will come back to the Penguin zone with 3:08 remaining in the first. Fortner, Busher, Neal will come in. Mo and McClin will stay in on the defense. Neal win it to Fortner. Fortner tried to get it to McClin. Goes past him now. Foot race for the puck. Mo will get there, clears it back out, now grabbed by Neal up the right-hand side. He'll skate in, has a shot deflected, goes off into the corner, chases after it, down goes Neal. Penguins come away with it. And they're going to get a penalty on the Penguins. Interference, okay. Knights will switch it up as they go to the power play. Back in Banks, Smith, and Zwellenberg. Com and Cunningham, 2:49 remaining in the first period. 1-0 Knights. Smith will hold it in. Comes right to the stick of Zwellenberg. He'll take a shot, shoots and scores! Kansas City goal, number 97, Henry Zwellenberg. From number 42, Gunnar Smith. And that's a power play goal. 2:37 remaining in the first. 2-0 Knights. Smith will win it back to Com. Com off the boards, right back to Henry. Zwellenberg taps it ahead to Gunnar Smith. He'll skate in. Sherwood with a save. Zwellenberg holds it in down on the Knights, or the Penguins in. Penguins finally come away with it. They will get it cleared off the stick of Cunningham. Right to Gunner. Gunner will chip it off the boards up to Banks. Banks will skate in to the middle. Takes a shot, deflected, goes wide of the net. Comes right back up front. Banks with a backhand. Sherwood with a save. Now the Penguins will clear it. Kahn will hold it in. Whoop, whiffs on the shot. Trickles out in the neutral zone. Now the Knights will have to get back on side. That'll go to Cunningham to Com. Com will get it ahead. Here's Zwellenberg. 4-on-1. Centered up front. Nice pass. Saved by Sherwood. Big opportunity there for the Knights. Nice pass by Zwellenberg. Now it's Zwellenberg in the corner. He gets body checked, loses the puck, goes to Smith. Smith will get it back to Zwellenberg. Zwellenberg to the center, chipped up front by Smith. Penguins grab it. Now they'll look for the cross-ice pass. That's broken up by Cunningham. He'll go the other direction with it. Puts on the brakes, pulls in the middle. That's deflected, goes up into the netting. They'll blow that one dead. Face off in the Penguin zone with 1:02 remaining in the period. Knights will switch it up. Dunlap, Smith, Larson back in after his little siesta in the penalty box. McClin and Becker on the defense. Penguins win the face-off. The ref had, but apparently he's got better eyes than me. Face off here in the neutral zone. Neil Busher and Fortner. Cunningham and Com. Grabbed by the Penguins. They'll send it up the far side. Now that's grabbed by Cunningham. He'll skate to the middle. Nice pass over to Busher to the left. Nice forecheck by the Penguins. Broke up that opportunity shot there by Busher. And that's the end of the period. So after one, scoreboard says 1-0, but it's the Knights 2, the Penguins 0. Yeah, we got 2. Yeah, ref just told him. Some reinforcements under this lane, don't they?
That's such a strong foot strike.
Keep getting this sudden urge that I'm going to fall into the locker rooms. All right, intermission number 1 is over. 15 minutes back on the clock. Knights will come out with line 1s. Zwellenberg, Gunner, Smith, and Banks. Com and Cunningham on the defense. Sherwood's ready. Russo's ready. Scorer's ready. Here we go. Face off one by Smith. That'll come back to Com. And he'll chop it up in the air past everybody. Penguins send it right back out to neutral. This will be Cunningham. He'll bring it D to D back over to Com. Down deep into the night zone. D to D back over to Cunningham. Looking for Smith, but whiffed on that. Now he'll send it up to Zwellenberg. He'll send it down into the Penguin zone and chase after it into the corner. Penguins will get there, wrapping around the boards. Cunningham holds it right at the blue line, sends it back down behind the net. Back up along the boards. Cunningham trying to hold this one in, can't. Waits for his teammates to get onside. Now sends it into the Penguin zone and sends it down low. Penguins will get there first. Banks is chasing after it. Com tries to hold it in, can't. Here's Gunnar Smith. He'll come D to D to Cunningham. Deflected and popped up in the air. Now loose puck. Penguins come away with it. 3-on-2 the other way. They'll take a shot. Russo with the save. Far corner, this will be Banks. Now he's got some time and space and he'll skate with it. Up the left-hand side he'll come. Pulls back towards the middle. Gets squeezed by 3 Penguins, loses the puck, and they come back the other way. Nice job by Cunningham breaking that one up. Now stolen by Zwellenberg. And he'll dump it down into the Penguin zone. Nobody chasing after it. Smith will come chase after it. That's what he does. And he'll come away with the puck. Bounces out right to Larson. Quick shot, McClenn. Shoots and scores on the rebound, Bo Smith. Kansas City goal, number 77, Bo Smith on the rebound. That'll come from number 44, Tevis McClenn. Hey, you want goals, go to the front of the net. That's what Smith did, and he got the rebound. Sherwood with the save off of McClenn's shot. And with 13:08 remaining in the second, it's now 3-0 Knights. Penguins will bring it near side. Now they'll send it back far side. Larson will grab this one. He'll come around the backside of Russo, leaves it for McClenn. McClenn will take it back up the left-hand side. He's looking for the outlet pass, deflected by the Penguins. This will be Yang for the Penguins, tied up at the blue line, or the red line by Smith. Now dumped into the Penguin zone. Larson and Dunlap will chase after it. Loose puck, Penguins will get to it. Outlet pass behind their streaking center. That comes right to McClenn. And he'll just send it right into the Penguin zone. They'll send it right back out, chipped up high. That'll come into the neutral zone. Mo will chase after it. Back checked by the Penguins. Now up ahead to Busher. Busher up the left-hand side. Chips it down low and will chase after it. Larson will come in. Loose puck right at the feet of Larson. Richter comes away with it. Takes a shot. That's blocked by the Penguins. Comes over near side. Larson slings it the other way. That was out too far in front of Morrison. Morrison will retreat back, kicks it back out in the neutral zone. Now the Penguins will grab it. They'll go D to D. Yang will take it the other way, peels back towards the middle. Now dumps it down left-hand side, down into the night zone. This will be Cunningham. Cunningham will kick it far side. Busher will retreat back and grab this one. Loses it off a stick. Now to Morrison. Gets it to Richter, he'll lose it. Now Diaz will chop it down into the Penguin zone. And here come the Penguins the other way. Morrison out to Diaz. Diaz up the left-hand side, tips it down low, back behind the net. Banks will chase after it. Kicks up high. Cunningham will kick it back down low. Banks over to Cunningham. Cunningham will skate in. Can't get a shot off, deflected by the Penguins. Now it's Com. He'll bounce one off one of the Penguins players. Comes right back to him. Penguins will come away with it in their own zone. Now here they come out in the night zone. Kicked right back out. Now drug into the night zone by Banks. He'll send one ahead, and that should be an icing, and it is. 10:22 remaining the second, 3-0 Knights. Face-off will come back to the Knight zone. Cunningham and Com in here on the defense. Wellenberg, Banks, and Smith. Gunner Smith, big guns. Smith will win it back to Cunningham. Penguins get the steal down in the corner. Now stolen by Zwellenberg as they tried to bring it up to their D. Now Zwellenberg will bring it over to the right-hand side to Smith. Smith in quick, right up front, shot, saved by Sherwood. Back out to Cunningham, another save by Sherwood. Still loose up front. Banks will come away with it. He'll peel back to the middle, loses it. Cunningham, shot, Sherwood with another save. Still loose, Banks with a shot, Sherwood with another save. Now the Penguins are going to ice it. Lots of opportunities there for the Knights. And some really good passing, but Sherwood keeping it out of the net. Fortner, Neal, Busher checked in. This will be Becker and McClin on the defense. Neal will win it right to Busher. He'll take a shot. Sherwood reaching out wide of the net. He'll glove that one. They'll blow it dead. We'll try it again. Penguins win this one. They'll bounce it off the wall, but that comes right to Neal. Neal down into the corner, takes a check. Penguins will try to clear it. Fortner will hold it in. Now battle for the puck. Penguins cleared around the boards. McClin races over, holds it in at the blue line, sends it back down low. Neal will come battle for it down low. Now gets pinned up against the boards. Loose puck, trickles out. Busher will come away with it. He'll send it up high to Becker. Becker will take a shot, doinks it right off of the shin guard of the Penguins, all the way down to Russo. He'll try to clear it. Oh, that was dangerous. Nice job of Russo. He tried to clear it, bounced it off one of the Penguins players, had to race back and got his glove on top of it just before it went into the net. Face-off grab by the Penguins. They'll backhand it down low into the corner. This will be Cunningham. He'll come away with it. He'll race around the net, takes it up to Com. Com will pull back. Now he'll race up through the middle. Sends it over right to Smith. Smith will chip it down low, down into the corner. Back behind the net. Penguins will grab it and they'll clear it around the boards. That'll come to Cunningham at the red line. Sends it over near side to Com. He'll bounce it off the back of Bojangle. Right off of his back, now centered up front. Bojangle's shot goes wide of the net. Smith and Dunlap will tie him up. Larson's in there also. Loose puck into the corner. Smith comes in with reckless abandonment. Loose puck. Larson to Dunlap, saved by Sherwood once again. Now it trickles out to the neutral zone. Com will send one. That comes right off a stick, Penguin stick to Dunlap. Dunlap will leave it for Cunningham. He'll skate in. Sherwood with a save. Loose up front. And now they're probably going to blow this one dead as bodies are everywhere. Dunlap's underneath there somewhere. Smith went down. 7:46 remaining the second, 3-0 Knights as they clean up the ice from the bodies. Zwellenberg, Banks, and Smith will check back in. Big guns Gunner Smith. Com and Cunningham face off in the Penguin zone. Smith to Cunningham. Cunningham bounces one. That's blocked by the Penguins, and now they got a breakaway. Com trying to back check. Pokes it away. Great back check by Com. Nice touch pass by Banks. He'll get it to Zwellenberg. Up ahead, trying to get it to Smith, poked away by Sherwood. Cunningham, Zwellenberg, off the side of the post. Sherwood jumps on top of it up front. Great effort by Evan Comm, hustling on that back check because the Penguins were one-on-one with Russo. Another save by Sherwood. Penguins come away with it. Check there by Gunner. Loose puck. Mo grabs it at the red line. He'll skate it in up the left. Sends one back behind the net. Smith will chase after it. Checked into the boards. Puck tied up right there in the corner. Comes right to Zwellenberg. He'll skate in. Takes a shot. Shoots and scores! Kansas City goal, number 97, Henry Zwellenberg. I believe that one's going to go unassisted as it just getting touched by everybody. Finally came off the boards right to Henry's stick. 4-0 Knights, 6:46 remaining in the second. Richter, Neal, and Diaz have checked in on the forwards. McClin and Mo, this will come to Neal. Neal will send it down into the Penguin zone and chase after it. Penguins have got it behind the net. Neal continues to back check. Now it comes to Diaz. Back up to Richter. Richter will pass it to Neal. Neal's shot gets deflected, goes up over the net. Now Neal will pin it up against the boards. Richter comes flying in there, 2-on-2. Neal trying to kick it, kicks it to himself. Can't get it up to McClin, stolen by the Penguins. Diaz with the steal. Chips it off the boards up the left-hand side, right to the Penguins. They'll send it right back out to neutral ice. This will come to Mo. Mo will send it over near side towards Neal. Quick outlet pass by the Penguins. Pops right to the stick of Larson. Larson will send it into the Penguin zone. Loose puck. Diaz will send it down into the corner. Neal goes to the bench. Bo Smith comes in. Larson battling for it, far corner. Sends it up, right past the stick of Mo. Mo missed that one. Now it's a foot race for the puck. Mo will get there first. Loose behind the net. McClin will come away with it. He'll send it up to Larson. Larson up the right-hand side. Smith too far out in front. He'll have to slow up. Larson will send it down, chase after it. Penguins come away with it in the corner. Now they'll bounce it off the boards. Comes right to Comm. Comm with a quick shot. That goes wide of the net. Larson will come away with it in the near corner. Tries to center it up front. Blocked by the Penguins. Larson continues to battle for it. Now Cunningham will skate up. That'll come to Smith. Smith will send it far side. Larson holds it in. Deflected right to Sherwood. Dunlap gets cleaned out right in front of the net. Now it's cleared out into the Knight zone. Comm will race back for this one. Round the net it goes. Cunningham will come over. Penguins try to hold it in. Grabbed right by Cunningham. He'll skate it in the middle, and Buscher's offsides. Cunningham got the shot off. Sherwood saved it anyways, so it wouldn't have mattered. Face-off will come out to neutral ice. Fortner, Neal, Buscher, Cunningham, Comm. Neal wins it ahead, but right to the stick of the Penguins. They clear it, comes to Cunningham. He'll go D to D to Comm. Chips it ahead to Neal. Neal will backhand it into the Penguin zone and then cleared right back out. Neal tried to jump up and block it. Blocked it right into the Knights bench. Didn't know a short guy could jump that high. Neal wins it ahead again, goes right to the Penguins. They'll backhand it. Comes right to Fortner's stick, now cleared by the Penguins. Out into the neutral zone to Com. Around Sherwood, goes off far side. Neal will grab this one, centers it right up front towards Busher. Cleared by the Penguins. Off the boards, foot race for it. Com's going to get there first. Quick shot, Russo with the save. Smothers that one. Face-off will be in the Knight zone with 3:22 remaining the second. 4-0 Knights. Knights will switch it up. Smiths, Wellenberg, Banks. Becker and McClin. Smith wins it back to Becker. Becker tries to clear it up the boards, blocked by the Penguins. Now quick outlets, McClin to Smith. Backhander gets blocked, goes behind the net. Banks will grab it. Now stolen by the Penguins. They'll peel off up the left-hand side, loses the puck, grabbed by Zwellenberg. Penguins will clear it. That'll go past Becker. They're going to call tip, no icing. McClin will look over his shoulder. Gets to it first down in the corner, but can't control it. Penguins come away with it. Becker will try to clear it. Slaps it off the Penguins again. And now we got some stuff going on behind the net, and they're going to put both of them in timeout. So this will be offsetting. We'll continue to skate 5-on-5. Becker goes to the sin bin. One of the Penguins goes to the sin bin. And the Knights are going to put 3 new forwards out. Smith, Larson, Dunlap. Cunningham and Com, they're going to change the whole line. Banks is out and didn't have his neck guard on. So they send him to the locker room. That's his warning. Shot from the Penguins, bounces off Larson. Surprised it took almost 2 periods to notice it. Banks has got a big old long neck, so you'd notice that black strap not around it. Down into the corner, Com will backhand it. Comes to Smith, Smith to Larson. Down into the Penguin zone. Cleared up high to Cunningham. Cunningham to his forehand. Now he'll send it down low, back behind the net. Larson's right there. He'll send it back the other way. Penguins will grab this one far corner. Chipped off the boards. Held in by Cunningham right at the blue line. Now the Penguins clear it, and they got a 2-on-1. Cunningham's racing back. Makes it a 2-on-2. Quick shot goes wide of the net. Around the boards and up the side. Out into the neutral zone. Smith will battle for it. Penguins backhand it. Can't get it back into the Knight zone. Battle for the puck right at the blue line. Now the Penguins will come away with it right through the feet of Com, but goes off into the far side to Cunningham. And that's going to be a penalty on Cunningham. He's going to go to the box for roughing. Penguins will go to the power play with 1:03 remaining. Offsetting ends. Banks is back in on the ice now that he's got his neck guard on. New rule that was implemented last year by USA Hockey. Neal Fortner will check in. Com and McClin will be on the defense. 1:03 remaining in the second. Power play to the Penguins. Face off, that'll come out to Com. He'll chip it off the boards. Fortner will race for it. Penguins will get there first. Off the boards and up the right-hand side come the Penguins. Oop, missed something. Neal will grab that one, dumps it back into the Penguin zone. Back behind the net. Fortner will chase over at near corner. Takes a big body check up against the boards. Penguins will try to clear it around the boards. McClin can't get to it. Out into the neutral zone it comes. They'll put a forecheck on. Nice bounce pass off the wall. Trying to get it to Neal. He'll kick it to Fortner. Fortner will backhand it to Neal. And the Penguins will come away with the puck. Somebody either lost a butt end or a mouthpiece. Saved by Russo. Another save by Russo. Centered up front. Deflected, goes wide. Neal tries a backhand clear. 1 second. And that's the end of the period. So after 2, it's the Knights 4 and the Penguins 0. Penguins will start the third period with 27 seconds remaining on the roughing penalty by Cunningham.
They walk by, we're both like, whoa.
All right, intermission number 2 is over. Knights are on the penalty kill right now. This will be Larson and Smith coming out to start this one, along with Morrison and McClin. 27 seconds remaining on that penalty. Face off Larson. He'll send it to McClin. McClin will slice one that doinks right off the hand of one of the Penguins. He started shaking that. He felt that one where there was no padding. Smith being buried in there. Now McClin will slap it down into the Penguin zone. 8 seconds remaining. Out into the neutral zone. Grabbed by the Penguins. Pressured by Smith up against the wall. 2-1. And Cunningham's over the wall. He'll go to the bench. In comes Richter. Quick shot. Shoots right over the glove of Russo. And that was a full-strength goal there by the Penguins, and with 14:25 remaining in the game, Penguins get on the board. It's 4-1. I think Russo thought that was right in his glove. Richter, Bo, Smith, Larson, Com, and Cunningham. Penguins with a face-off win. They'll bring it up the right-hand side. Smith's over there battling for the puck. He'll backhand it a little deeper into the neutral zone. Bounces one that goes off Larson. He'll send it back into the Penguin zone. Race for the puck. Penguins will get there. Nice back check there by Richter to slow that up. Now blocked by Larson. Held into the zone. Grabbed by the Penguins back behind the net. Richter's over there once again. Now the Penguins will get it cleared. Up into the night zone. Backhand right to the center. Shoots wide of the net. Com, Richter, and Smith all trying to dig that puck out. Com lost his twig. Now he bends over, picks it up, and it's pinned up against the boards. Now it trickles out behind the net. Cunningham's back there. Now it finally comes away to Cunningham. He's got some room to skate. We'll send it up the left-hand side to Com. Com will bring it into the Penguin zone. Now loses it down into the corner. Off the stick, that'll come to Larson. Larson tried to center it to Banks. Nice look. Penguins will clear it, and that'll be an icing. Nice pass by Larson, getting it to Banks there right in front of the net, but he was tied up, couldn't get a clean shot off. Zwellenberg and Gunnar Smith will check in to complete the forward line. McClin and Becker on the defense. Face-off comes to Becker. Becker will send one. That goes high, deflected, and goes over the net. Right to Banks. Banks will send it up high to McClin. McClin will send one way wide right of the net. Over to Zwellenberg. He'll send it up to Becker. Becker will send one. That goes wide of the net. Comes over to Banks up against the wall. Right to Zwellenberg. Around the net, Zwellenberg will go. He'll peel back towards the middle. Right to his forehand. Takes a shot. Deflected. Goes wide of the net. Banks will grab it down low. Loses it to a body check. Goes down low. He'll go back down and get it. Penguins will clear it over to the near corner. And that's where it stays. Gunner's in there poking at it. He'll come away with it. Gunner takes a shot right off that helmet of Sherwood. Right to Zwellenberg. He'll skate in, takes a shot. Oh, nice save by Sherwood. I thought that corner of the net was going to be wide open. I'm not sure how he blocked that one. Comes right to Gunner. Gunner will send it up to McClin. McClin can't get a clean shot off, so he'll dump it back down into the corner. Cleared up the glass. Now past McClin. Foot race for it. Becker will get there, slaps it off the boards to get some space anyways. And a broken twig by the Penguins. He just slung that thing. Now it comes to Becker. Comes right to Banks. Banks will peel back over to the left-hand side to his backhand. Puts on the brakes down in the corner. Banks goes down. Penguins come away with a puck. And we're going to get a penalty on somebody. Both went to the ice, but it's going to be the Penguins that go to the box. Knights will switch up their forward line. Let's see, this will be Neal, Larson, and Smith. Com's in there on the defense, and McClin will check in as Cunningham goes to the bench. See if Larson takes center or if Neal does. Larson's going to go to defense, so we need another forward. That'll bring in Richter. So Bo, Smith, Neal, and Richter on the forwards. McClin and Larson on the defense. Richter holds it in to Neal. Now Smith in the corner gets it to Neal. Neal will chip it up the boards. Penguins will grab it. They'll clear it. That's going to go down back behind Russo. Larson will skate after this one. No pressure by the Penguins. 10:40 remaining in the game. 4-1 Knights. Now Neal will tap it to Larson. Larson will bring it up the right. Bo will fill the middle. Larson has it poked away from him. Now gains control of the puck. Now loses it once again. Neal will hold it in at the blue line. Has it poked away. Now he'll race back, grabs it. Backhands it over near side towards McClin. McClin will grab this one on his forehand. Skates it into the Penguin zone. Oh, nice move by McClin as he went right around that defenseman, but loses the puck, goes down into the corner. He'll continue to battle for it. Smith's right there. McClin comes away with it. Neal's coming off the ice. Zwellenberg's in. In comes Banks. Penguins come away with a puck. Smith back checking. Penguins come away with it. Takes the shot. Goes wide of the net. Right to Larson. Chips it off the board to himself. Now gets it ahead to Banks. Banks will get it ahead to Zwellenberg at the red line. Zwellenberg takes it in. Left-hand side. Takes the shot right into the gut of Sherwood. Smith, Zwellenberg, and Banks are in there. Cunningham and Com on the defense. 9:29 remaining in the game. 4-1 Knights. Kicked by Smith to Com. Oh, that could have been a trip there by Com, but the refs missed that one. Cunningham comes away with it. Now he'll send it up the left-hand side to Banks. Banks to the middle, right to his forehand. Takes it wide. Sherwood with another save. Boy, that kid's been peppered today. Knights have gotten off a lot of shots. They've also missed the net a lot, too. They could get that thing in that 4x6 area, and well, this scoreboard could be lit up big. And Penguins broke another twig on that face-off. I think Gunner landed on it. There's about $400 or $600 of sticks that have been broken in this period so far. Gunner, Smith, or Zwellenberg with a quick shot. Sherwood with a save. Hey, Pure Hockey will get some business today if they need to replace any of those. Smith will send it. That'll bounce up to Cunningham. He'll take a shot. Deflected up front by Smith. Goes wide in the net. Comes right to Banks. He'll backhand it. Comes out in the neutral zone. This will be Com. Retreating back for this one. Sends it over near side to Banks. Up in the air. He kicks it back down. Now gains control of the puck in the Penguin zone. That pass is deflected. Gunner's going to chase after it. Gets to it. Comes right to Cunningham. Now grabbed by Zwellenberg, center of the ice, to his backhand, trying to come to his forehand. Oh, nice job by the Penguins, deflecting, tying up that shot. Comes off to the corner, Knights will battle for it, comes to Cunningham, chipped off the boards right to Smith. Smith will take a shot, glove saved by Sherwood. He takes a bow. Knights will switch it up. Fortner, Diaz, Busher, Morrison, and McClin on the defense. 8:02 remaining in the game. 4-1 Knights. Moe will send it back behind the net. Diaz will chase after it. Penguins will try to clear it. McClin will hold it in. Centered up front. Sherwood will get it again, and whoa, now the Penguins they're getting a little frustrated. They popped Busher in the back of the head, knocked him over. Fortner will step into the center spot. Down into the corner, won by the Penguins. Backhanded around the boards near side. Busher will come away with it, loses it on a poke check. Now cleared out in the neutral zone. Moe will chase after it. McClin's going to get there first. And he gets checked in the back, loses the puck. And Diaz is going to get a penalty. So the Penguins will go to the power play. Com and Cunningham will come in on the defense. Bo, Smith, and Larson on the forwards. Minute and a half on the roughing penalty by Diaz. Knights leading 4-1. 7:15 remaining in the game. Quick shot. Russo covers that one up. Penguins with a win. Shot. Russo with a save right in the breadbasket. Larson will send it down low. Cunningham's right there. He'll chip it up the boards trying to get it to Larson. Ref is right in the way. Now Larson will backhand it. Clears it all the way down into the Penguin zone. Com will get there first. And he'll pin it up against the boards. Bo Smith down in there trying to pick at it. Com will come away with it. Back behind the net. Now he'll backhand it, cycle it down low. And we're going to get a slash on the Penguins. That'll neutralize the power play with 47 seconds remaining on that penalty. So we'll skate 4-on-4 for the next 47 seconds. Then the Knights will go to the power play with 6:33 remaining in the game. Knights leading 4-1. Fortner and Neal will come in on this one, along with McClin and looks like Mo climbing over the wall. Neal will go to center, Fortner to the right. Penguins get the face-off win. Mo holds it in right at the blue line, gets it to Neal. Neal will take a shot. That's deflected, goes wide of the net. Neal will chase after it down low. Neal comes away with it, and we're going to get a holding. And a holding's on Neal, so, oh, wow. Face-off will come down into the Knight zone, and this will be a 4-on-3 for the next 27 seconds. So this will be Smith, Com, and Cunningham. Smith will win it in the corner. He'll try to clear it. Penguins hold it in up against the wall. Takes it down low behind the net. Cunningham's right there. Now they'll bring it up high. 9 seconds remaining. Now stolen by Com. Com will skate in. One-on-one with Sherwood. Backhander wide of the net. And we're at 4-on-4. In comes Larson. Penguins with the up the middle. 35 seconds remaining. Then the Penguins will go to the power play. Blocked by Larson. Centered up front. Comes over near side. Quick shot wide left of the net. Over to Larson. I don't think he realizes it's a 4-on-4, and he just slammed it into the bench. I think he thought the Penguins were still on the power play. So Zwellenberg and Smith, Com and Cunningham on this 4-on-4. 21 seconds left. Then the Penguins will go to the power play for 20 seconds. Cunningham lost his twig. Poked by Smith. Grabbed by Smith. Tries to get it to Zwellenberg. Chipped off somebody's stick. Actually comes over to near side to Zwellenberg. He'll send it down low. 2-1 power play to the Penguins for the next 15 seconds. Penguins bring it in right to the middle. Cunningham sends him wide right over towards Com. Backhander poked away by Smith. 3, 2, 1. That's the end of Neal's penalty. Banks is in. Neal's over the wall and out of the box. And we're back to full strength. Penguins bring it into the Knight zone. Cunningham's right there. Quick shot. That goes wide of the net. Comes over near side. 4:25 remaining in the game. To Zwellenberg. Backhander to Banks. And, I thought that was offsides. Banks with the shot. Goes wide of the net. Comes over near side. Zwellenberg right there. He'll try to poke it down to Gunner. Gets blocked. Zwellenberg comes away with it. Now here come the Penguins the other way with the puck. To the right. Back to the center. Off wide left. Becker takes him wide. Saved by Russo. Comes right to Becker. Becker will bring it up to Gunner. Gunner will bring it into the Penguin zone. They'll send it hard off the boards over to the near side. Becker will step up and hold this one in. Little reverse check. Banks comes away with it. Banks will take a shot right into the glove of Sherwood. I'm not even sure he realized he blocked it. Becker, McClin, Busher, Richter, and Baby Fortner over there on the right-hand side. Richter will win it over towards Fortner. Penguins come away with it. 3:30 remaining in the game. Penguins can't get it cleared. Richter will hold it in momentarily. Now it pops, still held in. Busher comes away with it right to his forehand. His shot is blocked by the Penguins. McClin will slap at it, holds it in. Holds it in right at the blue line. Now it'll come out to neutral ice. This will come to McClin. He'll retreat back into the Knight zone. Backhands it into neutral ice. Now we got a delayed offsides, and now they're going to call offsides. .258 remaining in the second. Knights leading 4-1. Larson, Smith, Dunlap check in. Bo Smith, Cunningham, and Com. Smith will send it up to Larson. Larson will dump it deep into the Penguin zone. Back behind the net. Penguins will get there. Larson will forecheck, slows it up. Loose puck right behind the net. Larson in the corner. Peels back. Now peels back again. Tied up against the wall. Comes away with it with 2:30 remaining. Penguins will send it off the boards. Cunningham will hold it at the blue line. Now it's deflected, comes out to neutral ice, right back to Cunningham. Loose puck, grabbed by Cunningham. He'll come in to his forehand, takes a shot, saved by Sherwood. Goes off to the far side of the ice. Penguins have a 3-on-2. Takes a shot right into the glove of Russo. They'll blow that one dead. Face off in the Knight zone with 1:50 remaining in the game. Neal, Busher, and Baby Fortner. McClin and Big Mo. Neal wins it ahead. Nobody can get to that one. Penguins hold it in, goes behind the net. Nice job by McClin to grab that one. Now peels back behind the net, but loses the puck right to the Penguins. Now he blocks that shot. Now another shot. Russo with another save. Neal will win that one ahead. Now sends it down the ice. No icing on this. Penguins will grab it. Fortner will chase after it. Deflected, comes out into the neutral zone. Now all the way to the Knight zone. Moe will chase after it. He'll get it in the near corner. Wheels behind the net. Now reverses it. Back to McClin behind the net. Off of Neal, skate out into the neutral zone. Deflected, goes far side. Penguins will send it into the Knight zone. Back low behind the net. This will be grabbed by McClin. Loose puck up front, now grabbed by Busher. 3-on-2 for the Knights. Busher goes left, Neal goes to the middle. Fortner will trail as the F2. Shot by Busher goes wide. Neal takes a hit, goes into the net. Pops back up, Busher's battling for it. Neal's over there. 35 seconds left, Neal will go to the bench. Puck comes out in the neutral zone. This will be grabbed by Moe. In comes Richter. Moe to Richter. Loses it through the middle. Penguins will grab this one with 20 seconds left. Now Diaz will send it down into the Penguin zone. They'll grab it around the boards. It'll come over near side. Moe goes to the bench. Cunningham's in. Comes right to Cunningham. Cunningham will streak in left-hand side. Tries to go through the legs. Blocked by the Penguins. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's a game. Knights get their second victory, 4-1 over the Dallas Penguins. And an opportunity to head to the championship game as they will face off against the Kansas City Saints at 9:30 tonight. So make sure you got us tuned in. A couple Kansas City teams will battle it out. I don't know what's going on with the Saints. I think they play next, so if they can get the win there, it'll be the winner of the game tonight. We'll head off to the championship. Afton Americans have looked solid so far on the other side of the bracket. Edwardsville, I think they're out of Illinois. They've taken it on the chin in a couple games, so I don't think they'll be there. So anyways, final score, Kansas City Knights 4, Dallas Penguins 1. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you this evening, 9:30 puck drop.